What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Dinkum, and welcome to a not creepy Creeptober. I was supposed to live stream tonight, but I'm a little under the weather, but the medicine's kicking in, so I wanted to put this out. And it's great timing because we're going to look at some of the previews for animal tracks. So if you don't want any spoilers for what's coming to Dinkum in a few weeks here, I think on the 29th of October, you shouldn't watch this. But if you want to be spoiled a little bit and see some of the great stuff, well, let's take a gander. You can see in the distance there, there's a railroad bridge. And you hear a rooster. Let's dig in. So I'm not going to go over everything in the update, but I do want to show some of the things and kind of put this out. And first, let's talk about the train, because guess what? We now have a train. Oh, and if you're wondering, this is my creative island. I just put all the houses in a boxy area over here, and I use this to test things out, test builds, play around. Anyway, this is the creative island, and this is the train. Now, you get the train from our good friend Franklin. You turn in a disc to him. He will give you the train recipe. You all know how that works. I won't spoil how you make the train, but I will tell you it's not Zirconium gated. So at least as of right now, it's pretty easy to get. In terms of the rails, you get these when you get a new license for railroading, and it gives you 3 things. And so you have the ability to make railroad tracks, which take 1 iron bar and 1 gumwood and get you 8, which is great. A curve track. Again, you get 8 of them for 1 and 1, and then the bridges, which is 2 and 5, and gives you a nice bridge. So not too expensive. It's obviously iron tier if you're looking at kind of how you get to build things. It's pretty easy to put down. I will say, because the pieces, let's see if I can pull some out here. Track helps. Let's give ourselves, I don't know, 50. You do have to be careful when you're planning things because the pieces are 2 by 2. So you can kind of get this issue where they're half apart. So if you have a bridge that ends here, you got to make sure you can match your bridges up and all that jazz. So just be aware, because each square is really 2 by 2 in terms of what's going on in the world map. Anyway, we'll pick those up. Let's take this train out and show you some of the cool features. First off, the train does have storage, so we can store some things here. We'll show you why we have that stored there in a minute. And you can drive it. You can go backwards, as you might expect. And it's pretty zippy going forwards. The bridges work great, as you would plan and hope. It gets some good speed, but it almost stops to make the turn. One thing that's really nice, you'll see here, it does go up inclines. You don't need to do anything special. You don't need ramps. You just can go right up the incline by connecting 2 flat pieces, and we'll show that here. So if you have a track, and you come here, and you have a piece and a piece, all you gotta do is just put one down, and it automatically will connect. And the way it'll even do that after the fact too. So if you're laying down, you get to this break point, you come here, it'll snap up, which is lovely. So the train is great. I love it. It's going to be so much fun. I haven't tried like putting stuff on. I need to get to egg season and see how many things I can throw on the back of it. But that's not the only thing in this update. There's a lot of little goodies. My favorite, I think, even after the train, is going to be this auto placer. So let's take a look. So the auto placer is a new item. You are able to get in the game, and it is awesome. So you put your auto placer down, and you can kind of put it where you want. So we'll put it, oops, come back here, auto placer. We're going to put it down here. And so it basically has a chest that you can come over to and open. You can put some materials in, like, I don't know, all this iron ore. And you have these 3 nodes. And if you connect a tool to the node, is that facing the right way? Yeah, that's fine. It will automatically start pumping things into it. I think for this, though, we need to actually do it from the back. So that is one thing. You have to make sure your tool goes in the back like that. I think that should do it. There it goes. Okay. And you can see it just shot it in. So what's great now is ore processing, wood processing. If we give ourselves some logs, I don't know, let's get some palm wood. If we put some palm wood into the chest here, it's just going to start processing it and keep on going. This is going to make me completely change my workshop, my factory setup. Something like this means, I mean, I'll still want 10 of a lot of things, but honestly, do I still need my normal setup where I do 10 furnaces, 10 grinders, 10 of these? Or do I just get like 2 or 3 of these guys and let it go to town? I don't know, but I love it. The auto placer, fantastic, so good. All right, let's hop back on our train because there's more to this. One, we get a nice cool train ride. Oh, you know, I forgot. I should be in my train outfit. Because, yep, that's the thing, too. There is a train outfit. isn't awesome. I think I made the train... I had a train horn there for a second. Let's see here. Oops. Yeah, if you run out of track, the train will stop working. And I'm gonna need a pick now because it takes a minute to break the train. So yeah, don't pick up your track under your train. Otherwise, you're not going nowhere. I wonder if I could get in the train and go backwards. Okay, I can. That's fine. Track fixed. Let's go. Alright, so, anyway, back to the other updates. In the game, we have a bunch of other updates. We have up down here. We have a ton of new animals. Now, there's a animal breeding mechanic we're not going to jump into. But, I mean, you know, for a fun little quick video, I have to show you these guys, right? Look at these guys. We got plunks. We got a rooster. We got bandicoots. We have, I love these guys, the Vom Bulls. So we have a whole bunch of animals. I just put them down yesterday. They're already getting stinky. There's a new domestication process. There's breeding mechanics. It's a lot. There's a lot of really cool stuff hidden in here. Now, the train again is fantastic, and so I am very excited to start working on that on some of my islands and building a train system. In fact, that's probably what will happen on my next live stream. Is we're gonna start building out train infrastructure. I was working on a road. Actually, we can jump in and show you that one. Let's get out of here and go to our actual quit to main menu. There we go. We'll go and take a look at what we've been playing on our medium core island. Just real quick to talk about a plan here I have in mind. Load game, Hardmodia. And we'll let this nice picture by Black load up. And we'll wait for it to finish loading. And then we will run over. Once it loads. So this is a beta branch. Everyone's going to have access to this beta branch in a week or so, if you see the post. Maybe a week and a half. So everyone's going to have a chance, but because I'm on here now, I do have the ability to get some licenses. So this is the island we've been streaming for the past few months. But what I'm thinking is we're going to... Over here, we've been working on this road and working on a bridge. We've been getting ready to kind of do egg harvesting. And in order to do so, we're going to need to go quite a bit of a distance. We're going to go all the way up here and then over here. I'm thinking now instead, we might still build the road. But I think I'm going to build the road maybe one wide, maybe a walking path or a motorcycle path, because I think it's going to become a train road. And so, you know, we've started some of our bridging. We'll swap this out for the train bridge. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, let me know what you think. What do you think about the update? We have all these new animals, which is fantastic. I'm excited to find them on this island. We have a whole new vehicle. We have all sorts of breeding mechanics to learn. It's going to be really excellent. Anyway, I know this is a short one. I am a little under the weather. We'll be back tomorrow with more regularly scheduled Creeptober. And again, I think we have videos kind of prepared through the 16th, and then we'll see some newly recorded stuff now that I'm back from vacation. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for all the support for Creeptober. We're having a blast reading your comments. So again, if you haven't seen the other videos, go ahead and take a look at the channel. Do the whole like, follow, subscribe silliness, all the stuff you got to do on the YubTubs. And we'll go from there. Anyway, everyone, catch y'all later and have a good one. Bye!